Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my office on Saturday morning. I'm getting a little bit of a later start to the video, but that's okay. I know you can watch this whenever it works for you. I have my regular everyday planner here with me, plus this is my archive planner that holds all of my planner pages once they are complete, and I have some other things in here we're going to talk about today. Then of course I have my Jane's Agenda pen pouch with all my supplies, and we're going to be planning for the next 2 weeks. So grab your planner and your planning supplies. If you have a drink you want to bring along, and sit and enjoy with me as we get set up for the second half of August. So stay tuned for that, and welcome to my office. Welcome back to my home. I'm so glad you're joining me today. I love sharing the little clips I have of the small herd of deer that we've been noticing. So for the past, I think 3 nights in a row, around dusk, one of us will notice this little family of deer coming through the field on one side of our house and heading across the street to the other side. So it's pretty fun that I got to capture all 3 of them together the other night. And of course, my hummingbird feeder is still doing well. This is the first time I've ever had a hummingbird feeder. So these little moments that I get to enjoy some of the nature that's around my home are one of my favorite things about living here. So I'd love to share those with you. Okay, so like I mentioned, I've got my usual pen pouch with all of my planning supplies. So this is my archive planner. I love this cover that came in the Jane's Agenda Deluxe subscription box for January of this year. And it's working great to keep this as my archive planner for the year. So you can see as I'm finishing each month, those pages just go in here. And then at the back, I currently have the September planning pages, which I think I'm going to try to put in my planner once we get some other things set up, if there's room. I think it's possible with the things I've taken out. So here is my usual cover. I'm still using the one that was from the July box. I still love it. And I'm excited to get the September anniversary box just for a change, but this is still such a gorgeous collection. It feels good that I'm actually getting to use it for 2 months. So I've got the outer cover that is the shell snap-in cover from Jane's Agenda. This is from the July Deluxe subscription box from Jane's Agenda. The majority of my inserts and supplies for my planner are all Jane's Agenda. My discs are Jane's Agenda, and I am an affiliate, so I'll have my special affiliate link, and there's a discount code if you're a brand new planner placing your first order. All of that will be in the description box. If there's something different, I'll try to mention it as I'm going through. And I do want to remind everyone, coming up on August 22nd, so next Thursday, is the anniversary sale event at janesagenda.com. So it's going to be a site-wide discount on all products, 20% off. I don't think the subscription boxes are on sale, but I think everything else is on sale. And it's just an automatic discount. There's doorbusters, there's extra deals, there's new products, there's clearance stuff. So definitely be sure to use my affiliate link and go check that out on the 22nd. It starts at noon Pacific time. So here where I am in Central Time, I believe that is 2 o'clock my time. So I have that noted. All right. Now let's dive in. I'll show you where I am for today. So this was a little shopping list I started the other day, and then I never made it to the store. So that's just staying in there. I have my little note there to remind everybody about that. And I'm still enjoying doing my little fold over. That's working well. Here we are, it's Saturday now. So I have some things that still need to get done. I feel like this week I've made good progress in some areas, and then there's a lot of things on my list that just never got checked off, and that's okay. My cleaning list, I've done a few things. There's still a lot that I need to do, mainly laundry. I did not do my 1 load a day like I should have this week, and it's fine, but I do feel like now this weekend I kind of need to catch up on laundry. And my daily routines are going well. I have already made breakfast today, and I have not done dishes. And I've done a swish and swipe. I kind of was slacking on that, but I did that already today. And yeah, so here we are. There's still a lot unchecked that'll get worked on, but what I really need to do is do some planning ahead. So I feel like this month has been a little scattered. It's been busy. It's back to school time. So I want to get the rest of the month set up here in my planner. Some of the things that I've been doing this week, which have helped me feel a little less scattered and kind of given me a chance to just look ahead and wrap my brain around what's coming up is I've been trying to add things to my planner a little bit more. For whatever reason, in the last 10 days, I've had haircuts that have gotten scheduled, dentist appointments that got scheduled, like all the things were coming up all of a sudden. And I was actually getting things in February, so I needed a place to put those items. I actually have, Jane's Agenda has launched a lot of their 2025 planning products. So in my cart, waiting for this anniversary event is the quarterly 2025 little planning page collection that she sells, where it's like the quarter at a glance, and it's similar to this, but I don't have that yet, and I just felt like I needed to get something in my planner to start adding all these things in. So I just hopped on Canva and put this together, and it's been so helpful to be able to look ahead and add these events and add these to-dos. And I got our PSR schedule, so that was kind of what spurred all of this, as I was trying to get the school schedule and the PSR schedule somewhere in my planner, and I could only go through the December dates, and I just wanted to get the whole year down. So I created these, and that's been helping me. Now I have places even for like my Jordan Essentials new catalog launch, which won't be until February, but this was the list I have been using now as each annual, or it's a biannual, so February and July, as we have each of those catalog launches. This is just my tickler list to remind me of all the things to do. So I was closing out my July pages and didn't need this in there anymore, and I wanted to be able to just put it ahead into February. So even though it's only August, it is feeling, to me at least, like I'm already looking ahead at next year and trying to get some of these things sorted out. So that's one thing that I did to help get myself ready a little bit more as we go back to school. And if you're someone who uses the academic planner system or planner pages, then this might feel totally natural for you. I tend to be a calendar year person, so I just don't always think about the academic year as much as like this whole planning for the year system. But all right, what I'm gonna do is take out the next 2 weeks, and here we are for today, and then I'm going to flip my planner over to the August calendar and set this aside a little bit, and I'm just gonna go through and add dates and things to my calendar so that I feel like I'm back on track. I'm ready for the next couple of weeks. School starts for us on Monday, so it's definitely going to be a busy time. I'm going to use my Friction 4-color pen, and then I have my additional one that's in purple because this doesn't have purple. I really do want to get another Friction refill. What I was doing for a long time is I would put purple on this red tab, and that way, because I use purple so much more than I ever use red, so I just ran out of my refills, and they're on my list to buy. I just haven't done that yet. So that is something I'd like to do at some point, because it makes it a lot easier when I just have to have one pen and it has all my colors for my color coding system. And this planning 2 weeks ahead is a concept I got from Jane, of course, at Jane's Agenda. And I thought, what a really smart way to just feel like you have a handle on things a little bit more. It just keeps, when life is busy, it keeps me feeling less like things are sneaking up on me or I'm starting the week unprepared. So I didn't get a chance to do it at the beginning of the year, of the month, not the year. And now I want to kind of get back on track with doing that. So the first thing I'll do is just start by setting up this weekly habit tracker. I haven't really used the monthly habit tracker in August. Just got to be one more thing to check in on, and because my planner use has been a little more sporadic just due to life, I felt like it wasn't worth trying to set that up. So I've just been making sure I have the key things that I'm trying to continue to build habits around added to this weekly habit tracker. So I love that this planner spread, this is the Daily 14, I believe it's called. I love that it has this little snapshot of the week over here on this left column, which just helps me, it helps me see both the week at a glance and these ongoing to-do lists and things. And then I also have my daily column to really focus in on one day at a time. All right, and while I'm here, I'm just going to grab try not to get my pages too out of order. Let's just grab this one and get this done as well. And that way it's done on both weeks. So if you have kiddos in your life, you'll have to let me know if they have already gone back to school or if that's still coming for you as well. I know here in our area, there's, I think, a couple of schools that have already started. They started towards the end of this week. And then quite a few, you know, including like the main public school districts, start on Monday or Tuesday. So it's definitely back to school time here. And if you're a teacher, I know my neighbor works in the school, so she was already back to school back at the beginning of the month because, of course, there's all the setup and preparations that need to be done. So teachers, I'm sure, are feeling like this is just phase 2 of back to school for them. So do I have, okay, I don't have that last, that'll be September. So now I've got that on there. Now let's go back to my monthly. And I did actually get, I'll have to show you this just because I feel like I'm getting back on track. I got my to-do list started over here. And when I was closing out my July pages, I decided to go back to making this little section sort of a highlights. And it feels, for whatever reason, the word highlights feels less like there's less pressure versus a memories page. When I say memories page, I feel like I have to have all the memories, but highlights, I can just have a few. So I did a July highlights section like this, and when I was closing out my July pages, and that worked out really well. So I thought, okay, we're just going to call this the August highlights page. And then this is that monthly goals and review, a reflection page that I've been just printing myself and adding. I think these came out of, I got the idea from a planner, but I can't remember the name of it, so I'll try to remember to link it down below. But it's just a lot of the same questions you see everywhere for reviews, and I don't know, for whatever reason, having it printed that I can just put that in there is a good way for me to have some guidance, but I don't have to be overwhelmed by a lot. It's just that one page. Okay, now let's look at this week, the week of the 19th. So I do think I'm going to grab one other friction pen color. In my color coding, I use this light teal color for my daughter, and since, oh wait, I have the wrong little pen pouch. So this is my other Jane's Agenda pen pouch that I now keep all of my friction multicolored pens in there. So for her, I do just want to kind of make a big note about the fact that this is the first day of school. We are mostly ready. I can definitely tell she's getting older because, you know, other years I was really on the ball, and we threw together the supply list the day of open house this past Thursday, and there were even a couple of things I didn't have, and it was fine. I just got them, and she'll bring them with her on Monday. But I'm not quite on the ball like I have been other years. Okay, so I always have this Leader Live, which is for the Jordan Essentials Directors and Hire on our separate Facebook page, and it's just a good chance to kind of hear from either Nancy, the owner, or someone else from home office on some of the updates for the week. And then this is one of the larger teams that we are a part of. I don't usually make these evening ones. They're really hard. Like, this always falls on the same night that I have the chamber meeting, and since I'm the secretary for the chamber, I have to be at that one to take my minutes for that. So I do want to add the Jane's Agenda Master Plan 365 is ongoing on Mondays. That's a really good chance to just look at your productivity and habits and systems, and you can start at any time. She's got these videos on YouTube that are just living there all the time. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out at janesagenda.com/masterplan. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. All right, and then we have these, let's see, am I looking at the right? Yes. Okay, so speaking of Jordan Essentials, we have something called Open Heart, Open House, and it goes on our Facebook page. It's our public Facebook page. And it's a really good opportunity to just kind of learn about the company, learn about the products. They just did one a few weeks ago, and I actually learned several things. There were some things that Nancy, the owner, shared, and just like little sneak peeks of the warehouse and the factory where they make everything down in Nixon, Missouri. So it's really a fun way to just learn about the company. Like, it's kind of meant for people that might be interested in becoming a consultant, but I like to go in there and just kind of check things out. And that runs until the 22nd. Just to learn a little bit and be reminded of things that I might have forgotten, or like see little tidbits of just like that, the factory and the warehouse and the people pouring lotion bars and doing things like that. All right, and then it's Tuesday is always my recycling to the road day. And I think I am going to just jump ahead for a minute to the next Tuesday and get that done. And back to this page, this will be a day I work. And felt like, I guess it's the next Tuesday. I was thinking I had something in the evening. Okay. And then my daughter and I have a fun little mommy-daughter spa evening scheduled with our friend Sarah. She's a massage therapist, and we've done, I think this will be our third one we've done with her, where she just does a little 30-minute massage for each of us. And, you know, we all hang out in the room together. It's just cute. My daughter loves it. She feels like she's really grown up and doing something fancy with mom, and it's a good chance for Sarah and I to visit and catch up. Plus I get, you know, the benefit of the massage as well. So it's just been really fun to do those. So I thought the first week of school would be a good time to have another one, because my daughter would have one every week if we could do it. And this is, I have a couple of new Geordies who have joined my team, which is exciting, and I want to make sure I'm just letting them know about these new Geordie Zooms. That's something that the home office offers, so they can kind of get some training and learn about their back office and how some of the computer stuff works. Okay, so this is the Thursday, so I already have the Jane's Agenda sale in there, and then Jane's actually going live on the same day an hour before, because she normally does these plan and peaks on YouTube. So she said she's just going to be talking about more of the sale stuff that's coming up. I'm really excited because there's some new covers I've got my eye on, so stay tuned. You might be seeing something there. A little birdie told me I might need to do an extra video, so we'll see. Okay, and then we have started these really fun little movie nights in the tiny town where I live. I think it starts around 6 is when they start doing the movie. So they set up a little inflatable, not little, but they set up an inflatable movie screen in the town square, and there's some snacks and food and drinks, and then we all bring our lawn chairs. It's been so fun. We had our first one last month, and we're all excited for another one. So, and the anniversary sale, this continues. Let's see, I'm going to put it up here just to remind me that it's kind of ongoing. So even just things like this, something about the act of writing this out and looking at this calendar and these pages just helps my brain. It helps me keep a handle on what's coming up, and I don't feel like I'm so lost. And then the other task will be trash to the road on Sunday night. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on this Sunday as well. And I have another team Zoom. This is for the directors, but again, 7 o'clock is really hard for me because I'm just still in a phase of life where we're trying to do bedtime at between 7:30 and 8. Plus my husband goes to bed then since he gets up so early for work. So those I usually don't make. If I can, I will try, but I just like to have them on my radar that I know when they're happening. All right, so we're back to the next week. See, just like that, we're already into week 2. So same thing, we have master plan 365 and Jane's agenda. So Jane's agenda sale ends noon Pacific. So I'm gonna put that here and kind of just remind myself that it's going on through the morning. So that's sort of the last chance to get stuff. And then my Jordan Essentials Leader Live. And we have a Monday Night Live, so that's like a training for all the Jordan Essentials consultants on our consultant page. And those I can always watch a replay because they are in the evenings, but usually I'll watch that the next day on a replay. And work. Now I'm questioning, did I write my work schedule down last Thursday or did I get distracted? Nope, I forgot. Oh wait, that's Saturday. Oh no, I did write it. Okay, I just need to kind of remind myself there. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have this training. I have a Zoom. This I already have down, and I already have recycling on my list. Okay, almost done. So this is the other Thursday for work. And Jane is live. Got that call scheduled, and then we have, I don't know if we're going to attend, but there is, I think it starts at 7. There's a swing night up at our little kind of community center. So that could be fun if we decide to go. My husband and I do West Coast swing, but this is going to be like Lindy Hop swing, which is a little different, and I can usually follow along and kind of fake my way through it, but my husband just doesn't like that kind of swing or that kind of music. So if we go, it would just be for moral support. I'll probably get up and dance a little bit, but he may not necessarily unless somebody just drags him on the floor. So okay, now that's all done. Gosh, this is feeling so much better just to have, let's see, where am I? Have all these things in my planner, and again, just that mental activity of writing it out, looking at the days, getting that picture of what my weeks are going to be like coming up. Now, I haven't added, let's see. I haven't added my errands list. I think I'll just wait and make sure that's what I want to do each week. Sometimes I'll break this up and make this like a home tasks and work tasks. So since I'm not quite sure yet, I'll leave that like it is. Now let's see if we can grab these September planner pages and get my planner just like fully set up for the next month. And you know, having said that, I am remembering, I'm pretty sure in the September deluxe subscription box there's going to be September daily planner pages, which is a new design. So I may end up taking these back out because I don't think there's going to be room for all of that. But for right now, as I'm doing a lot of future planning with the back to school season, it just seems like it would be helpful to have these weekly pages here. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to go right here. Okay. Can you guys see? Oh, always forget to pull it down just a little bit to where you can see better. Okay, so now this will be starting out the new month, and it'll be that same weekly spread where it is 2 pages for the 7 days and the little weekly snapshot there. So let's see how she closes now. Okay, that's actually just fine. I'm still enjoying, this is the back of the July cover, and I just put it on the outside so that I can use that elastic ribbon to keep my planner closed, because I was really missing that feature. The wraparound covers have a snap closure, but these snap-on covers don't. So, and then my purple friction pen just slides right there. So now my planner is all set and ready to go for the second half of August, and I'm feeling good that I have a better handle on things. I'm all set and ready to go. I'm actually just thinking of something as I'm talking that I don't want to forget, so I'm gonna write it in really quick. I need to order my Green by 15 box today. So Green by 15 is a promotion that the consultants can do every month, where if you sell $500 by the 15th, then you get to order the next month's box early and for only $5. And I got my code last night and then never ordered the box. So I just want to remember to do that. All right, now we are all set and ready to go. So I hope that was helpful and fun for you to see how I like to do my 2-week planning sessions. Let me know if you've tried planning 2 weeks ahead, or if that just doesn't work for you and you have some other system. It's always kind of fun to hear how each of us likes to plan, what works for us. Sometimes I get ideas or inspires me to try something new and different, which is always kind of fun, and that's the point of sharing in my book. So thanks again for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down below. Definitely mark your calendars for the Jane's Agenda anniversary sale coming up on the 22nd. Stay tuned, because I will be launching the September Joyful Jordan box. I'll have that video live on September 1st. So if you want to check that out, you can. And other than that, have a good one. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.